Being level 49 in home. Being level 49 in Unova. Why not use ground type? We have insanely good Pokemon. Insanely good Pokemon. Insanely good Pokemon. Stunfisk. Pokemon battles in the anime. Pokemon battles in the game. Average trying to find art references for literally any bipedal Pokemon experience. Fun. Who has more TCG cards? Literally one of the most popular Pokemon of all time. Greninja has been featured on 21 different cards since it debuted in the Kalos starter set. The Jot sadly has been featured on 27 different cards since debuted in X and Storm. Pokemon fans when their lizard has 6 forms. That's too much, man. Digimon fans when their lizard has 100 forms. Metapod used Harden, but it failed. Watching the low-key robophobic friend pick Pokemon Scarlet. They made me all about kicks, you know. My flashy and versatile kicks are my identity. Amateurs. What was that? Punk. Amateurs. The Pokemon Company put a lot of blood, sweat, and tears into making shiny Desai. Out here living my best life. Magikarp is drowning. This ain't about him. Unova fans complaining about not getting Bulk and Right remakes. Kalos fans getting their first piece of extended media after 12 years. Come to Gen 5, we have Pokemon War for Unova, and its more successful sequel, Pokemon Fall of Unova. Unova fans not realizing remakes are always done during the gen, that's their gen number times 2. Unova fans thinking they are being mistreated or forgot by Game Freak. Know the difference. A cute angle. A cute angel. Who would win? A 30-foot snake made of molten pressure iron with the highest defense. A tiny mouse that blows bubbles. This is brilliant. But I like this. Evolution in real life be like. Hey, are you asleep? Yes. Why? Charizard is a dragon. No, they're not a dragon type unless Mega Evolved. But they are via being in the Dragon Egg group. Me after I found out BBQ means Blueberry Quest and not barbecue. Rabsca's Psychic Attack 1-hit KO on Sneasler. Sneasler Terra Flying Acrobatics 1-hit KO on Rabsca. Rabsca's Rock Terra Power Gem 1-hit KO on Flying Terra Sneasler. Sneasler's Close Combat on Rock Terra Rabsca. Rabsca choosing not to Terra. What scares you the most? Probably Ghost. Ash Ketchum. What scares you the most? The fact that time is always moving, and all the people living right now will be no more here in 100 years. Clement. What scares you the most? Clement. Serena. Me, after opening 375 plus packs of EV Heroes, and not pulling Moonbrian. Me, waiting for my package to arrive. Fee, your saccharine smile and demure demeanor do not deceive my cunning eyes, for I have seen your true face. To kinds of people, arg, not another pointless side quest that will help me find my way. Oh yeah, another pointless side quest that will help me find my way. Me when I want a shiny that's only obtainable through soft resetting. Behold the procrastinator. It's a crab. What the duck is happening? Ability. Mysterious Rock-In. Prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks from your opponent's Pokemon X. You're adopting us instead of taking us to an orphanage? Why? Lusamine may have been your mother, but that butch sure as hell wasn't your mommy. Lusamine. I have the urge to be a butch. How I'm gonna be describing the Gen 8 pre-launch to my kid or kids. When you only have one mon and you're fighting a Jigglypuff with Sing, Cute Charm, and Defense Curl. Remember to stay hydrated. Don't overwork yourself too much. Don't forget to take breaks. And remember to love yourself. Never thought I'd die fighting side by side with a copper. What about fighting side by side against a Dynamax Pokemon on a Tuesday, mate? I could do that. Your pizza rolls are ready. You just flipped your Nintendo DS on, and it's raining outside. You have permission to stay up late and the year is 2025. Another piece of incidents that the movies aren't canon. Pikachu's trying to talk to Zapdos. It's saying, "What are you doing over here on Fire Island, Zapdos? And where's Moltres? No can do. I don't speak electricity." Ash always said this album was electrifying. Metallica. Ride the Thunderbolt. By Anchor, seeing the Pokemons I choose in my team to beat Elite Four. This shot is so ace. Kinda scary how well this fits the plot of Sun and Moon. Oh, you'll know. U-turns for advantage. Regains health after switch. One does not simply walk into a mirage spot. Pokemon. The Dark Curse. Regina performed the Dark Curse and your opponent's Pokemon doesn't know who you are or who or what it is. Poison Apple Tart. Opponent's Pokemon ate the Poison Apple Tart and is now asleep. Henry paralyzes your opponent's Pokemon with his charm and cuteness. You are very smart, Ash. It is now that you regret? If Professor Oak spent his entire life studying Pokemon, why is it empty when he gives it to you? Pokemon Sun and Moon is announced and everyone loses their minds. But it's got 7+2 languages and no one bats an eye. Look, there are a lot of Pokemon games out there. But what's that shadowy place over there? That's where all the terrible Pokemon remakes are. When you find out that your friend is a Gen 1er, I want you to join the Torchic team. I was pretty hungry, so I ate Ash. Poplio, seriously, who is actually going to use it? How tough am I? I'll have you know I killed a shiny Arceus. Yeah, so when I killed it, I only cried once. Right this way, sir. Alright, gentlemen. We need an idea for a brand new Pokemon. Kitty, Skitty. Finds Sandshrew in a jail. Ends up in prison getting bail. When you don't want to, but your phone shows that there's a Pikachu in there. If you went to a different country while playing Pokemon Go, would there be Pokemon from different generations? Now I will capture all the Pokemon and then I will delete them. Pokemon Go. Forever liberating LTs around the world from looking like lost, wandering age-jots. I was playing Pokemon Go. Can someone tell me what Pokemon this is? Pokemon for President 2016. When you can't face the state of the world. So you're saying, I gotta move around to get Pokemon? Pokemon Go may be the best cultural innovation in a long time. It has people out and about, taking our streets back. You get one Pokemon ability. Which do you choose? Seriously, no more Pokemon Go. I'm so tired. Friend, let's sing the Pokemon theme. Do you want to start? Anjali, me, a kid from Pallet Town, with a brand new world to see. There's a Mewtwo right in front of me. Our servers are humbled by your response. We are working hard to resolve this issue. Please try again soon. Researchers claim that bulk holes could in fact be backdoors to other parts of the universe. Bro, that's a pokeball. When everyone else seems to get to the Pokemon lures first. What if I told you Diglett has a mouth with just one tooth? Guys, there was this stupidly overpowered trainer who beat Ash in the Pokemon League, and Ash would have won if it wasn't for him. He's called Tobias. You mean Ash is going to be my trainer? But I had so much to live for. We are masters of disguise, so it's perfect for Halloween. But we keep blasting off. What if the gender ratio for Poplio is switched to 87.5% female to 12.5% male? So there's less chance to get one that evolves into a trap? We need a new Pokemon game. Sun and Moon, Diamond and Pearl remakes, Bulk 3 and Right 3. I sent out a Charmander inside the house. Big mistake. Jess gets a boyfriend, Bonnie gets a legendary, Pikachu evolves, and nobody bats an eye. Serena cuts her hair, and everybody loses their minds. Back in my day, your rival got the starter with the type advantage. What do men and Pokemon have in common? I gotta catch 'em all. When you want to play Pokemon Go, but you don't have a smartphone. Cash me outside. How about that? So she's like a Pokemon? I look like a poke what? Are you a boy? Or are you a girl? Yes. Pikachu and ketchup. Still a better love story than Twilight. I like Pokemon and Digimon. What? That's not humanly possible. You ate jot. That steak was so rare, I had to throw a master ball at it. When random people poke me. My favorite Pokemon from Naruto is Sasuke. Pokemon or Digimon? Digimons. Wait, what? Pokemon? I mean Pokemon. Hey Pokemon Go player. I'm a rare Pokemon. You came to the wrong neighborhood. This fanfiction turned me on, as this is what emo shippers want her. To protect the world from constipation, we must improve our sanitation. Emo shipping, highly addictive fanfiction, where you will see Serena cross-dressing as Ash. Why does Rayquaza look like he just cracked a joke and is waiting for a response? Serena having a female Pikachu is a good addition for her performing career. This is what happens when Serena comes back to Kanto. Magikarp as your buddy Pokemon like. Oh, piece of candy. Nintendo cares more about the fans than the money you say, then why did they start releasing ridiculous amount of Fire Emblems like Mario, Zelda, and Pokemon, after the crucial sales of Awakening, in which would have cancelled the entire series if it was commercially failure? Mewtwo. The moment you realize he doesn't have a tail, since tails don't start at the crotch. Finally, I caught all the Pokemon. Oh look, they just discovered another ducking continent. Your face when you see that the whole quacking debate is starting to become the Hunger Games. Garbada, you're not good enough to take out this trash. How tough am I? I beat Mewtwo in Pokemon Stadium on Nintendo 64. Yeah? So what? I used Electrode using Thunder Wave to paralyze him, then used Flash to decrease his accuracy ability, which that can make chance to beat him. Then finish him using one-hit KO attack with other Pokemons. Right this way. I was in a process of writing a Pokemon fanfiction last night. However, the laptop crashed, making me to start over. This is how more shipping started, way before the current timeline. This is Ash and Serena at 16 on a real date, which armor shippers like me wanted in the future in the anime. Furries will be furries. Wait, does this make me a hole? Providing sexual favors in exchange for Pokemon cards? No, cause we're brothers. Just brothers being brothers. Just brothers being brothers. Jigs. What do you know about Donald Trump? He's a recess. He wants to build a wall. He is fantastic. Are you kidding me? I voted for him. Greninja is a badass Pokemon, whose shuriken can change based on emotions. Pink shiny at a queen, because it should have been pink in the first place. Trainer, expectation. An error has occurred with your Rotom. Reality. It's Zygote. Squishy. Bon is naming made it by. Alright gang. We need your phone numbers. Okay. I'm alright with that. That sir is matter business. Me. Oh look. How cute. Non-Pokemoners. Pikachu is our best Pokemon. Oh no. It's retarded. Psst. Kid. I got a free legendary Pokemon. Just come down here. I also have fidget spinners. Whenever you feel stupid, remember there are still people wandering around looking for Pokemon. When you realized your lover sacrificed himself for your well-being. What do no think of Mordecai's Lucario having his aura katana? That's not cheating, but will given him a good advantage. All bipedal Pokemons should have a human weapon of their type. His bone is more than enough. Oh you're 10. Here, take. A fire-breathing dragon, an all-powerful god. that can destroy the world, a giant whale, a buffalo, a giant turtle with cannons, and a mouse that can shock you near death, you'll be fine. Yes, I Kangaskhan finally hatched. Oh, congratulations, baby Kangaskhan. You got a baby as soon as you hatched. The soil is dry. Would you like to water it? Indeed it is. Alright gentlemen, we need a new idea for a new evolution. Make an evolution for the dragon type. Perhaps. Make an evolution for the brand new type. Gasp. It's brilliant. What Ash looks like if he becomes the champion of the elites by 18. If Serena get featured in Sun and Moon, it would look like this. If Serena chose to be a trainer instead of being a performer, this is what she'll wear. Goes out to capture all 807 Pokemon. Ice by Aurora. If you could be anything in the world, what would you be? A superhero. A knight. I wanna be the very best, like no one ever was. What if I told you you had to catch 'em all? That's the Digimon slogan, right? No. When you lose your Pokemon gym before you can claim rewards. When you realize all of the character you like are now dead. Now that I have seen QB, I will never view Sylveon the same way again. Genesect. Why does everyone hate my movie? I wanna be a Sylveon when I grow up, 3 years later. Oh, you want me to be a good Sylveon? How about no? Why fight with Pokemon when you have guns? Am I the only one around here who thinks we should have yoga pants year instead of Pokemon week? Roses are red, kittens like tuna. Do, just a kahuna on a stroll to the Laguna. You like Greninja, don't you, Ash? Quite a bad ace Pokemon, I'll tell you. Can someone please tell me why in all of the Pokemon episodes I've seen, Sawyer looks like a high-perverted man? Transports Ash Greninja to Canton for Professor Camphor. Turns out Ash is on his way there. Everything the light touches is Pokemon. But what's that shadowy place over there? Digimon and Yokai Watch. Fourth wheel shipping. Cute coupling with Max and Bonnie where they date when they become the legal age of 10. We knew what happened in the early years of Pokemon, where Pikachu refused to accept Ash. When Elaine realized Ash used Daisy move on his Mega Charizard in a supposed rematch. This is Serena dressed up as Ash's alternative also attire after she pursues her acting career and becomes a judge for performances. My favorite Pokemon is Goku. I love his nine-tailed sage mode. When you throw your last Pokeball and the legendary breaks free. 2016 wasn't that bad. Are you ducking kidding me? Reasons people play Pokemon Sun and Moon. People that are hopping on the hype train. People that think it will be like Pokémon Go. True Pokemon fans. What if Sylveon was created by QB? Aliens. Realistic QB and Sylveon combo. Your argument, and now your life, is invalid. I have an image. I have a scumbag hat. Utter trash. Pokemon shows free healthcare is possible, but it makes an ordinary bike $1 million. I just wanted to sell my 99 nuggets I stole from a Team Rocket grunt at Nugget Bridge. What's wrong with that? I think of life as a Pokemon game. You just gotta catch them all. Ash tells Frogadier to go into huge fan. Ash never saw Frogadier ever again. Game ideas. Plants vs Zombies 3. Super Mario Universe. Pokemon. If Undertale was part of Pokemon, these two couples will be one of the gym leaders. Trainer Mordecai Mabel. Why were you listening to Anchor instead of training? We need names for the Gen 8 protagonists. Any ideas? Kyra. Daniel. Pokemon is dead. Traitor. Pokemon Logic. Has no arms. Learns Ice Punch. Has arms made of ducking ice. Doesn't learn Ice Punch. What did one trainer say to the other? Can I take a Pikachu Pokemon? The AC's not even on. Why does it feel so heat? A Charmander is burning our car down. If all of Ash's friends were ever to meet again after achieving their goals, this is why Max and Bonnie would wear on Halloween. Return to the Ultra Wormhole. Go to the reverse world. Go to Ultra Megalopolis. Quit. Would you like to leap into the warp hole? I'm the only starter to be a water fire type. When someone has better Pokemon than you. Shiny hunters in a nutshell. Loose a meme. If you're not beautiful enough to be worthy of my love, then I don't need you. We need a new Pokemon game for phones. Make a red and blue clone. Add a Pokédex. Update Pokémon Go. Tears of happiness when I catch every shiny Pokemon. Tears of sadness when my game ice before I can save. Has energy ball just for laughs. Gets banned from most tournaments. Welcome to the salty spittoon. How tough are you? How tough am I? I defeated Drayden in bulk and right too. Yeah, so. Without any dragons, ice types, or fairies. Sorry, come right this way. This tree looks like it can be cut down. No. Please no oh. Everyone has a nice name. Unless your name is Gary Oak and Hodler, then you can go die in a hole. If Arceus created Pokemon, who created Arceus? Mega Rayquaza, Mega Mewtwo X and Y, Arceus, Sunkern. When your favorite character, ice in anime. I don't even like Pokemon. Why is a mouse making me cry? You transferred all your Pokemon save files to your friend's PC, and it's gone.